The Sacramento Kings and Golden State Warriors have had more trade discussions than most in-state rivals would, and to minimal surprise, they have amounted to nothing. It is no secret that the Warriors are looking at sign-and-trade options to find Jonathan Kuminga a new home, and the Kings have been one of the top potential suitors. ABC 10's Matt George reported that the Kings' offer for Kuminga included Dario Saric, Devin Carter, and draft compensation, but the Warriors did not budge at that attempt. Kuminga, 22, is noted to have high upside, but likely needs a new opportunity elsewhere to reach it. The Kings are undoubtedly an intriguing destination for the young, athletic forward, but many are even scoffing at the idea of giving up Devin Carter in a potential deal with the Warriors. Carter, 23, is coming off an injury-plagued rookie season, where he averaged just 3.8 points, 2.1 rebounds, 1.1 assists, and 0.6 steals in 11.0 minutes per game through 36 appearances. Carter has incredible potential as a two-way guard, so giving up on him too early could come back to bite the Kings, a story they are all too familiar with. Carter's Summer League debut is highly anticipated by many this week, but the trade noise has reached the young guard. Ahead of the Summer League, Carter was asked how he is handling the trade speculation, per Sacramento Bee's Jason Anderson. "My pops played for 13 years, Carter said. He's been traded a lot. I just talked to him about how he handled it. That will stay between us, what me and my pops be talking about, but I just come into work every day, obviously thankful for the opportunity to be here, show up with a ready-to-work mentality all the time, and it is what it is. It's a business." Of course, acquiring Kuminga would be a great step in the right direction for the Kings, who should be looking to get younger, but giving up 23-year-old Devin Carter to do so is not ideal. As trade talks around Kuminga slow down, Carter's availability on the trade market becomes more uncertain, but it seems likely that the young guard will get dealt this summer. There was significant anticipation among fans for Alex Tui's debut with the Golden State Warriors on Tuesday at Chase Center, but things didn't quite go according to plan for the Australian forward or his teammates for that matter. After a hard-fought 90-88 loss against the San Antonio Spurs on Sunday, the Warriors suffered their second straight defeat to end their California Classic campaign, falling 93-79 to the Miami Heat. Alex Tui endured a tough start in his Warrior debut. Tui displayed his intriguing blend of size, ball handling, and defensive versatility in the first quarter, recording 4 points and 3 rebounds in 8 minutes, which included going 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Unfortunately, there weren't too many positives to point to beyond that, with the 52nd overall pick finishing with 6 points and 6 rebounds in his 24 minutes. Tui did get his first field goal in a Warrior jersey with a layup in the final minutes, but otherwise finished just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor, which included missing all 3 of his 3-point attempts. Perhaps most concerning were his 4 turnovers, including an early one where he was stripped dribbling in transition, which led to a Heat layup. An underwhelming debut was typified by Tui finishing a game-worst -34, with the Golden State starters easily outplayed by their Miami counterparts. The Warriors' other recent pick in last month's NBA draft, Will Richard, followed his 16-point performance on Sunday with 12 points and 5 rebounds in just over 20 minutes. The 56th overall pick shot just 6 of 15 in the process, though, and is now 2 of 11 from beyond the arc over his first 2 games. Expected two-way contracted guard Taron Armstrong continued to show his playmaking prowess with 7 assists and just 2 turnovers, but the ability to create for himself remains a question after only 5 points on 2 of 7 shooting from the floor. Armstrong also committed 7 fouls and was a -33 in his 25 minutes. Jackson Rowe was again Golden State's best player, going for 14 points on 4 of 8 shooting while adding 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals as the 28-year-old forward continues to push for another two-way contract with the franchise. While not a great start for Tui, there's certainly a grace period for him to acclimatize and a whole Las Vegas stint of Summer League ahead in which he has the opportunity to impress. The Warriors will play their first game in Vegas against the Portland Trail Blazers on Friday. At first, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that Al Horford would be signing with the Golden State Warriors. However, as NBA free agency progresses, Horford remains unsigned. This has left Golden State fans concerned about whether the reports of Horford considering retirement over continuing his career were true. However, according to Bay Area radio host Mark Grandy, there might not be any reason to worry. Based on Grandy's reporting, Horford to the Warriors is still happening. However, what's slowing things down right now is the free agency of Golden State forward Jonathan Kuminga. Unfortunately, Kuminga is a restricted free agent currently testing the market. That means Warriors fans might have to wait a bit longer for Horford in royal blue and yellow. Why is Jonathan Kuminga holding up Al Horford's signing with the Warriors? Clearly, Kuminga's free agency has had a slow start. However, he has had several interested suitors and a resolution could be coming soon, according to Clutch Point's NBA insider Brett Siegel. Well, plenty of time has gone by, and there is still no resolution to the Kuminga Warriors standoff. The longer this drags out, the more likely it is that the two sides will agree to some sort of short-term deal, which would allow the Dubs to utilize Kuminga's new contract value at its full amount when he becomes trade eligible in December, instead of 50% in sign-and-trade scenarios right now. There has not been any significant momentum from rival teams as it pertains to signing Kuminga to an offer sheet this offseason, league sources told Clutch Points. Although the Sacramento Kings are known to hold a strong interest in him, their sign-and-trade conversations with the Warriors never gained traction. If Kuminga were to be traded, Golden State would prefer not to send him to the Kings, sources said. So, with the NBA's annual Las Vegas Summer League set to kick off soon, hopefully, there's a resolution to the saga between Kuminga and the Warriors. Whether it's him returning to Golden State on a shorter deal or a sign-and-trade elsewhere, Warriors fans will have to remain patient until this is resolved. Once it's figured out, Horford will be in the Bay soon after.